Bonjour. So, exercice 16 jusqu'à la fin, until the end. So, starting with exercice 16, qu'est-ce que tu penses? We've had an activity like this before, so you should know what to do. And it's a little bit of a reminder of one grammar point in particular, and that is direct object pronouns. So the directions are réponse aux questions suivantes en deux phrases complètes, in two complete sentences. Une avec un verbe, one with a verb, aimer, adorer, détester, apprécier, et l'autre avec un adjectif, and the other with an adjective. And it says, fais attention à l'accord. Pay attention to agreement in terms of adjective agreement, etc. So the question is, qu'est-ce que tu penses des échecs? D'accord? One thing we know about les échecs, just from looking at des échecs there, of chess, is that it's plural. So if I want to say, oh, I love them, I would say, je les aime. Remember, I, them, love. You use les to say them. D'accord? So don't forget that. D'accord? That's going to come up again and again and again. Je les aime. I love them. D'accord? Or in the example, it says, je ne les aime pas. I do not love them. D'accord? That's the first sentence. The second sentence is parce qu'ils sont ennuyants, because they are boring. D'accord? Je ne les aime pas parce qu'ils sont ennuyants. So that's what you're doing. Make sure you use the direct object pronoun, le, la, or les, and then use an adjective of your choice to describe. So the next question is, qu'est-ce que tu penses des cartes? I'm going to actually do number 2 instead, because here we've got, les cartes is les cartes, so you know it's going to be je les aime, je les déteste, je les apprécie, etc. I want to do something that's masculine or feminine. So the number 2, it says, qu'est-ce que tu penses du jardinage? Now, if I want to say I hate it, am I going to say je les déteste? No, because it's not plural. Am I going to say je la déteste? No, because it's not feminine, even though it ends in a naked E. But remember, isme, asme, acclandage are all masculine. And how else can I know it's masculine? Because I see du, du, d'accord? That is the masculine combination of de plus le, d'accord? So if I want to say I hate it, I'm going to say je le déteste, d'accord? So I don't hate gardening at all, but I'm going to say je le déteste. And then I'm going to give you a second example sentence. So parce qu'il, right? Parce qu'il est sale, because it's dirty, d'accord? Now, I could say alternatively, je l'aime. So I just wanted to show you in the second example sentence, because je l'aime, you contract. So if it's masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter. Je l'aime, d'accord? Je l'aime parce qu'elle, no, it's still parce qu'il, I don't know. Parce qu'il est amusant, because it's fun. Or parce qu'il est satisfaisant, because it's satisfying. D'accord? Bon. One quick note, you can avoid referring to gender altogether by saying parce que c'est, but I would prefer you say parce qu'il est. D'accord? So go ahead and do activité exercice 16. OK. Exercice 17, les saisons. Dis quelle saison correspond mieux à la phrase. Say which season corresponds best to the phrase. So, nous allons à la plage. We're going to the beach, or we go to the beach. I would say en été. D'accord? This is pretty straightforward. Whoa, what happened? Pretty straightforward here. En été. D'accord? So, au printemps, en été, en automne, en hiver. Voilà. Okay. Exercice, you can go ahead and do that one. Exercice 18, we've got, it says, voici la météo. Here's the weather forecast. Météo means both weather and forecast, just FYI. Dis le temps avec le température pour chaque ville. Say the weather with the temperature for each city. So number one, it does Lyon, France for you. It gives two weather expressions and then the degrees. So il fait du vent, il fait frais, il fait 15 degrés. D'accord? Notice that it does give you an indication of how cold it is. I guess yellow is the coldest for for this for some reason. It's kind of bizarre, but voila. But wait. Okay. I guess I'm going to not do one of these for you since number one was done already. And I think that this is a pretty easy activity. So go ahead and do exercice 18. Exercice 19, un séjour à Paris. Séjour is always a hard word for me to translate. It's like a, not quite trip, it's a stay in Paris. So Farida et Thomas vont visiter Paris. Farida and Thomas are visiting Paris. Remplis les vides, fill in the voids, the blanks, avec les mots du lexique pour finir logiquement leur conversation. So to logically finish their conversation. So just a few words, actually. Date, is date. Imperméable, okay, it gives for you. I think you guys will be pretty good with this. So I'll do number one for you. You've got quel. I don't even have to look to know that it's quel temps fait-il, because I know that expression by heart, and you should too from studying your grammar. So quel temps fait-il à Paris demain? What's the weather like tomorrow in Paris? D'accord? So go ahead and do exercice 19. You have to use context here. D'accord? You can't just take it by the sentence. Sometimes you're using the context not of the surrounding words, but the line before or the line after. So you may have to skip some and come back. So, be smart about it. D'accord? Okay. Exercice 20. And then we're done. Des phrases fausses, false phrases. Voici des phrases incorrectes. Here are some incorrect phrases. Corrige-les, correct them, en réécrivant, in rewriting or by rewriting, la phrase avec un mot du lexique pour remplacer le mauvais mot de la phrase. The word from the word bank to replace the bad word in the phrase. Le mauvais mot, that doesn't mean cuss word, it's just the wrong. They use the words good and bad to mean wrong and right. Le mauvais mot de la phrase. All right, so when it rains, I bring a fishing pole. D'accord? I'm going to cross out probably fishing pole in canapèche. D'accord? Although you might be able to switch it with like rain out, I don't see anything that, like I don't see quand il neige, I don't see anything quand il fait du soleil. So I'm going to say canapèche doesn't belong. So I'm going to rewrite the sentence. Quand il pleut, j'apporte. And I learned a new word from maybe you learned it in the junior high, I don't actually know. But the word parapluie, oh no, imperméable was in the one before. Parapluie, if you don't know it, is an umbrella. D'accord? Para meaning below and pluie, the rain. D'accord? Well, para actually means like to break or something, the rain. I'd have to look it up, but parapluie. Bon. So that's what you're doing. Cross out what doesn't make sense and fix it. But you have to use what's up in the word bank. So you are limited to what you can change. Cool. Okay, that looks like it's it. If you'd like to do the foldable practice on the back, that's always bonus points. I only have a few people who do that each time. Super happy you are getting bonus points. You're able to get above 100 in class. So hey, go for it, But that's it for this week. So merci beaucoup.